Well, here we be. Oh shit, hit the microphone. Here we'll be. Time to play some Genshin Impact. Not as early as I wanted to be, for reasons. And I didn't stream last night. Because also of reasons. Reasons I won't let go into, but reasons that are reasons regardless. So, we're here. We're gonna finish this storyline, technically. So then I can continue on and do the things I need to do, like building characters, making my teams better. I have a couple that I need to do. I do have a couple I need to do, like really bad.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent sharing technique. Been there, done that. Huh. Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able... Anyway, let's get this show on the road.
So like,
But no
once I get
comments from
past
the
this,
peanut gallery,
before
okay? I know
SNES
all
9
good, but
update
still
starts,
don't
I
want any
desperately
interruption.
have things I need to do for that, so that's gonna be coming up. I know I have a lot of other things that I need to do beforehand as well, boy. I do want to work on my teams a little bit. I want to make them a little bit better, and technically this is gonna help a little bit. But I
Is this
kind of have a good
my
idea
heart?
of what I need to do to update and
No,
upgrade
it's
some of my
probably just the
teams,
result
but
of the lens formula.
it's
A
gonna
space
happen. I
dedicated
just
to
gotta get to
resolving
it at some
anomalies.
point.
Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... Mir, you made it. Is that me? From the past?
What?
You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am.
Uh-oh.
What happens
Why
when
not
emotion
tell me over that
contradicts
way? What you
reason?
talking about?
Shall we sit down and talk?
That's kind of weird, though. I'm not really a big fan of, that. Like, the mirror is just like, I'm you, you're me, we both are together, and we can speak to each other. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
That should do it. Hello, my name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Guillotine?
time we
Oh, okay,
spent
so
here.
it's guillotine, not guillotine.
Here, I want you to have this.
But then
A
again,
notebook?
she's technically French.
You can use it to write things down.
Would it make
I
sense?
don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can...
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting
Oh.
operation?
Yeah.
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we
I'm
use
also wearing my
wooden
Mountain Mew
stakes to
shirt
guide a
because
plant
we're
to
drinking
grow in a
Mountain
certain
Dew, so
manner.
obviously we're not
What
playing a
we choose
Pokemon
to
game.
write down
Why?
gives the soul
Why?
much needed direction.
Still.
In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. This is where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It,
Makes me
Makes
more
me more
productive.
productive.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
oh, okay.
Bitter.
Oh, so she did have
Speaking
taste
of,
buds.
Why did you design me with senses? Taste.
That's actually a really good
touch.
question. Why would a creator of like an android, an automaton, why would they give them senses? Why would they give them the ability to feel out the world around them? And depending on how it's supposed to be set up, like if it's supposed to be just a robot that's supposed to just do simple basic tasks, not really supposed to be thinking, not supposed to do anything, doesn't make sense. If it's a robot that is got an AGI within itself, it's lucid, it's thinking. At that point, it would make more sense to give it the five senses to be able to understand its surroundings and the things around it more easily and more readily available. It probably wouldn't really need to based on that, but still probably would. And then in the case of a humanoid automaton with like a human brain or a human soul inside. If you don't give it the sense of taste, smell, touch, and all that, it could potentially drive the brain or the soul within it insane. So you would want to kind of give it the ability to, if anything, artificially sense its surroundings.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do.
The right thing to do? Depends on what he really technically made her for. If she's just supposed to be a basic assistant, then that makes sense. If she's supposed to be a gardener for him, kind of makes sense. If she's supposed to be like a housemaid, kind of makes sense. But even then, when it comes to like a robot or whatever you can consider them, dolls, puppets, etc., you wouldn't need to, but she does have sentience. I can pretty much readily assume that she's got sentience. So giving her the feelings and giving her the ability to feel, giving her the ability to smell and taste, it would probably be very weird to have a being that you created that can converse with you and then think rational thoughts and not be able to smell and hear and taste and see technically with the senses. I think it would be a lot weirder and probably would upset Elaine more than anything if she couldn't be able to taste, feel, or touch things, you know. And it probably also, with the fact that she is sentient, not being able to feel things and taste things would probably in a long run be a problem. Even though I don't think she needs food to survive, but she has been known to eat and drink, so I don't know what kind of core system that she's running on to be able to do it. Hello, Brianna, how are you doing? As I'm talking about the idea of why you would give a robot, a doll, an automaton senses, especially when they're like sentient. But I don't even know. I wouldn't like. Did he give her a stomach? Like, does she have what is she technically? Because we know she's technically a doll, automaton kind of thing. She's got gears. She's made from the ground up. She's got gears in her. She's got a core within her. She's got basically running on a computer. What else is a computer? What else is a doll inside of her? And what else is technically human? What did he make inside of her that is human then? Because apparently she can drink and eat food. She can smell. She can taste things. She can think rationally. She can get harmed. Does she have a stomach? Can she convert food and drink into electrical signals for her electronic body to work or whatnot, depending on how she's made? Does she have, a system to get rid of anything like that? You'd probably have a butthole. She probably would have a butthole and probably, if she is allowed to drink and eat food, you'd want to be able to expel the food and the drink somehow. You wouldn't be able to just take it in and make it disappear. It opens up a lot more questions about them. Like, do they have anything down there? Do they have a way to do that? Or do they just, like, open up their stomach, like a flap opens on their belly, and then just, like, they take it out and just, like, dump it out and put, like, a tub back in? It's questions. It brings up questions. So why he gave her the ability to taste and smell, he thinks it felt like the right thing to do. But if it's the right thing to do, what else did he give her then to be able to function properly? I know it's a video game and they probably don't have any explanation about it, but like, I really, really want to know now about her body and how she's created more.
I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
And that would be a main reason right there. That would be a good reason. At one point, you're going to be on your own, and you're going to be experiencing life. Life has a lot to offer and a lot to experience. And if you don't have sense of smell, sense of taste, sense of touch, You can't experience that. And at that point, realistically, you could probably drive yourself insane.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever.
I know some people don't like when I talk like that. When I get into like the science section of my brain and talk about it and talk about things, talk about the theories and theoreticals of like topics and whatnot. I know people don't like when I do that and I just go out of away from the game and just talk about that stuff.
Maybe.
I know, but I can't
How
help
was
it.
I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck.
Was it though?
Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties.
Again.
A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right?
But like I said, it makes me question if she can drink the coffee, where does the coffee go from there? If she can eat snacks, where does the snacks go from there? If she can drink tea and juice and enjoy the flavor and whatnot, where does it go after she drinks it? What happens to it? I would assume, like I said, I would assume, if anything, she would just have a similar system as a person, probably, like maybe a composting system in her or whatever, and then she just excretes it out of like a butthole or something. I don't know. Yeah, they'll probably never explain that part, but I can probably reasonably assume that that would be how it's done. I don't know how much Elaine did and what he created with her, but she seems real enough. She seems living enough. She seems like she's sentient. She seems like she's got emotions and thoughts and opinions of her own. She has her own personality, her own ideals and thoughts and wants and wishes. If he's able to make that, I can technically surmise that she would probably then have a vajunji and a butthole. Not for the express purposes of doing anything with them other than being used for like excreting like liquids and, you know, food waste. I would assume, unless like she's got some like bioreactor for her stomach, which is another theoretical like sci-fi robot thing where like they have a bioreactor for their gut, for their stomach in place, where they can take the sustenance from those things, like basically explode them in fire in a sense and turn them into basically nothingness and extract as much the energy from them as possible to keep running the system. I can assume maybe they done that, and maybe with the way they're doing it sci-fi wise, it does destroy matter and whatnot. I don't know. I'm gonna be going way too far into it way too quickly, and I'm gonna hurt my brain. I'm gonna go way too far in that. I'm gonna upset people by just talking about it. I know. I'm being silly.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion.
Yeah, that sounds like Columbina would do something like that and bring the captain.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Oh my god, child.
Well, look who we have here.
Signora.
Good thing I brought extra desserts. This is to Capitano. I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
Technically, he can now. She's dead.
I'd like to see you.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related.
And yeah, Columbina's already munching.
How our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Again, how does she eat? Like, where does it go? I'm curious. She's got back. She's got a back. She's got a back. Again, he gave her... This is why I'm... Let me do like this. This is why I'm kind of... Oh yeah, okay, you can't really do anything with that. But like... But this is kind of why I'm curious about it, because if you're creating like an automaton android, why do you give them boobs? You know, there's no need to do that. You know, if I'm trying to get the right angle, there's no need to give her boobs. Okay, no need unless you're trying to recreate a female woman from the ground up to be, you know, the right setup. You know, you don't need cleavage. You don't need those at all. You could just make her a flat-chested servant, and that would be fine, because she's a robot essentially. Why would you give her bosom? Why would you give her a fat back, a fat butt? You know, why? Why do you do that? That's my question here. So you're getting senses of smell, taste, hearing, touch, and all that. You're giving her cleavage. She's able to eat food. I have so many questions about why and how she's came to be, and why Elen did that, and what else Elen probably did to make her more natural and normal-esque.
The times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline.
And does she have a brain?
They were my favorite.
She has a core, a soul, and a heart, technically. And she's like a mechanoid. But does she have a brain?
We should have just said
I would assume she'd have a brain by the way she can think and reason, but then it's...
Would the story have
God, I'm starting to question more things.
She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. Asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most.
Is this a conflict of a robot gaining a soul? That's what it kind of feels like, to be honest. It kind of feels like it's a robot gaining a soul. And that soul is the one that's not being logical. Like, Marionette Sandrone is very, very cold and calculating. Very tsundere. You could say this is the final form of the tsundere coming out and being, you know, all happy and glad to be having the people around them and in love and whatnot. You could say that it's a soul coming out too. Like, she's actually finally getting that inner soul coming in and overriding the cold analytical takes that she usually has.
In the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost.
The soul and emotion. Yeah, that's the only thing that she's really been showing, like, sadness towards.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elen's legacy. The last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Alen always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason.
Yeah, it would.
Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you?
Get rid of the anomaly. Get rid of yourself.
What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Fuck, man. That's... Do you get rid of yourself, though? Because that is technically yourself. It is just... Because it seems like it's more... a part of her, so... Or do you accept that part of you? And it looks like she might be accepting that part of her. Freeing her inner self. Her inner heart. Her soul.
Why do we keep losing everything we care about?
Her emotions, her loves, her thoughts, her hopes, her dreams.
But that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Yep, now you're all along. I don't know if that was a clip or if that was, you know, picture. I don't know if that was a picture or not. I think that might have been a clip. I don't know.
Sandrone, I'm fine. It's okay to cry, you know.
Oh, it was hold. Oh, I forgot.
Cry. The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Alen tried to tell me
So
that
it's her
too.
emotional
I've
modular.
just chosen to ignore her voice all this time. I suppose. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship. The aquarium? The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right? Don't say that. A lot of... Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have... It's like you said. We get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts. Well said! Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance. or your inner self mentioned something about her wish. You think that's something you can just ask? I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out.
Right.
That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old... Huh? Metaphorically speaking, I mean.
Well, it's good. She's realizing more about herself, and that is good. But I kind of feel bad. Because we'll probably never get to be in this place again. We'll probably never come back here again. And that kind of sucks. I'd assume this is where he worked on Polonia and Sandrone, doing his testing. But it's kind of a nice little place. I want to have a place like this for myself in game, and I want a place like this for myself in life too. But you know, you never get to have that. But it's kind of nice, you know. Yeah, actually no. Do we have our own place for it? No. But I do kind of like it. It's kind of beautiful. Though I wonder what was right here. Maybe like a gazebo kind of a thing where you could just come out here. Well, no, they actually had that right here. This is where the gazebo was for having like tea out in the by the garden. Maybe it had something else right here. I don't know what it was. But this is beautiful, you know? You got plants, you got like a nice fencing, you got a walkway to go in. You have an extra layer and you have your home. I kind of like that. I might actually redo one of my places just so I can be able to do that now. What is that? Like this. Go in. Oh, that's actually kind of fucking cool. That's actually kind of freaking cool. Not gonna lie, that's actually kind of freaking cool. That they actually had it actually do that. Okay. I thought it was just gonna like, after the main story quest part, it was just gonna like poof away or whatever. And just like poof us back out here. But no. No. They actually did it. They're like, yeah. Oh, that's right. This place. I forgot about this place. Alright, so where do I have to go? Because I'm underground. There we go. Yes. Yes. No, son of a bitch. It unlocked it. Dang it. Yep, that's where I have to go. Can we just... Yeah, Winglet's deck. Can we just teleport to the Winglet's deck so we can continue that story bit? Because we just got Syndrome's emotions back. And then we gotta try to figure out what else we gotta do with that. Finish the main storyline.
Resentful lost souls? You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why.
Okay.
The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water
I guess.
converge as well.
You're a queen, yes.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning.
How you doing,
I
nobody?
should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer
No longer compete.
Remind me
Competing
how they
for the
ended up
love
like that
of the
again?
man they
You mentioned
lost.
something about them being split.
Yes, it's called soul severing. Rene of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it.
That
After
tastes
learning
like
of
pizza.
Fontaine's impending doom, Rene thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research.
But why?
Unfortunately, his theory of the 4 Orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate.
That makes sense.
Jakob, another member of the Narcississenkreuz Ordo, sought to care by
So what are we
severing
gonna-
their souls?
So what are we?
Yes.
Are we gonna save the
After Renee
souls? Are we gonna put them back
successfully
together? Are we gonna
awakened,
like
the two
grab
continued
one soul
their
and one soul
research,
put together, and
all
somehow
the
you gotta
severed
hurt?
souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians
I stopped
into true
myself.
humans, these souls returned to the ley lines.
I stopped the ADHD
But the
brain
souls
for a minute
severed
there. I
before
was
Renee
gonna say
awakened
something
had
that
nowhere
probably
to
would
go,
not have been very good
doomed
to say.
forever wander the waters
YouTube,
of Fontaine
probably.
as listless spirits.
To be fair, it probably
Almost
would have been
as if
ended
they
really
exist
bad, even though it was
outside
gonna be a
the
joke. But
bounds of
it,
this world.
oof, oof,
And
oof.
Not only that,
Probably could have got
but
Elliot
over
Page.
time, they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols.
Melazine
No
patrols.
wonder I kept running into officers from the Mara Chaussee Phantom earlier. In that case, let's go find Nervalette. No, why not? For one, the diplomatic castle
Diplomatic
alone
alone?
would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet. Besides, with
Oh,
me
she's still
here,
gonna just be a
success is
Fentui member.
done
Okay,
deal.
she's still part of the
Involving
Fentui.
other people would just complicate. All I need is for Miss Seat Lolly to help.
with my eyes closed. But, how exactly
I don't know how
do
you're
you
gonna-
plan on resolving this soul's
Just
I
trust
don't know
me.
how they're gonna do it.
Alright.
Unless she found something
No,
about,
I didn't, but
you know, Elend's
he
work.
also felt sorry towards Marianne. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. Friends shouldn't
Wouldn't
hold
doubt
grudges
it.
or leave behind regrets. You know, you really do seem a little different now. You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon. Just washing off the grime of the past.
Yeah.
Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about
Ow.
aquarium tanks all of a sudden?
I don't know,
They
Sit
all want
Lolly.
some
The,
grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code.
just calm,
Stupid.
calm,
Alright then, Seat Lolly.
calm.
Tracking this
She
thing down
forgot
is up
again
to
that we
you.
can read her mind. Calm. Calm yourself.
Huh?
Calm
Oh,
yourself.
Right. No problem.
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
You, come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now.
Yeah, she was not happy with Granny.
Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
I could have been doing that last night, but I didn't. I had a niece and nephew. I had to babysit yesterday. I did not get to have drink last night.
Well,
I
don't
could have.
let
I
me
could have just. I
keep
could have just
you.
done my whole thing and just like had a couple drinks with Sit Lolly, but no, 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 no. I had to deal with children.
Alright, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Huh?
Yeah, she's got faces to kiss. That's what it is. She's got faces to kiss. I think I hear the kids downstairs. Your waifu is for life who is here. Look at her go. She's looking beautiful today. Regal and fancy. And then we have a few picture of me. Aww. Taking a picture of that because it's absolutely adorable. Look at her smiling, just like looking at flowers. She's absolutely adorable. Like, just look at that. That's like a brilliant phone wallpaper too. If you want a phone wallpaper, just that one's beautiful. It's gorgeous looking. I might actually switch it, but because like right now I have this as my phone wall. Oh, I got this set up as my phone wallpaper. You get all the Pokemon, you know, and then when I open up the phone, like I technically just have like, again, Pokemon at the bottom of the screen, so like I got all that, which is kind of nice. But I could switch it to just like Sandrone looking at flowers, because it's just She just looks cute. That's also a nice one. That's also a really, really nice one. I like that one too. That's also a really, really nice one. I like that they give you the option to take a look at both pictures like that. And I like how she now has them at her desk here. And she's just like, what the fuck are you doing? What? Okay. It's just a dragonfly. Oh boy. Oh boy. I had my face the whole time. I didn't show anything else. You just literally watched my face close up, just like, what the fuck is happening? Wait till the next day, where you can finally have your dreams come true. What are you telling me to do today on that shit I do not know, but it is bullshit. Actually, what I should do, realistically, I gotta go to the Serenity Pot. I should really just, like, wipe. What? Fuck. I need to get to win a teapot because there's things I need to do in there. Because I keep forgetting that I need to come over here, talk to Catherine every single day. I need to grab that. I need to talk to Catherine and get my equipment stuff. Just give me no. Give me my dailies. Alright, can I now go to my Serenity Pot? Okay. Because I got things I need to get from the Serenity Pot and things I gotta do for my weekly mission stuff that I forgot to do.
This realm is
Oh! Good job, Razor. I need that, which is gonna be good. I might create furnishings. I have 10. Alright, then I'm going to need more stuff for the next week for things that need to be done. Make some poles and lamps. Basically just doing some of the basic stuff that I don't really need to really care about. Just so I can be able to have everything for on that. So then I can just have everything for music making tower. Ooh, I wonder what that looks like. Just so I can have everything set up for the next week. That will basically be tomorrow. So then I can just like get all that done too. Because that's all. It's all a small batch. And it gives me things. Like, give me some of that. Again, if within the next 2 weeks I actually get far in here and I get like maybe to 15, maybe I would just buy the Gnostikheim just so that I could get everything. But I don't think I want to spend $10 right now for 14 days of stuff right there. You know, I don't think I would really. Whoa!
Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Another dog. Oh, as soon as I see him here, I want to get another dog.
The one before you is.
What do you sell today? Oh, I want the sheep. 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 I want that sheep. 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 I want that sheep. I want the sheep. I want you sheep. I want the sheep. Give me the sheep. 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 I could probably just take another boar. Feck it. Another one of them because I don't use it. The spiritual crystals I do not care about either, so like I'm not going to feck with it. I still can't believe that like you can't have like a really awesome, epically thick forest like this. You know, you can't because of, like the placement limits and then the the world limit for it as well is just too much. Because like it was gonna be so cool to do exactly what I wanted on here, just have like a nice forest section, all hidden and covered, you know. So I had so many plans, and then, you know, that over there is already getting filled up before I even could think about doing anything. It sucks. It really sucks. Because I like this one. It's got Wobble Falls. It got Wobble Falls. I like Wobble Falls. I know, again, not a lot of people like this kind of stuff right here, so
This
yeah.
realm is true.
Oh man, that would be cool. Obtain nature's true fruit to unlock purchase of riches of realm. Obtain swirling scene in bottle to unlock purchase. Ooh. Obtain sphere of fleeting shadow to unlock. Some of these actually would be really cool. Reach level 40 in Sacred Stalker's favor to obtain. That's what I'm... That one's kind of interesting. Preview. That one would actually be kind of cool, but like... Let's go to the Rome layout real quick, just so I can see it. I have some things, yeah. Oh, so they just stay that way, okay. This whole Rome layout setup was really just me being silly and just placing things in world. What's up, Tubby?
This realm is truly...
Yeah, because my trust rating's already maxed.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within...
But when it came to... When the load reaches a certain threshold, a red or green indicator will appear beneath the furnishing icon, helping you quickly determine if the furnishing exceeds load. Okay, so are they adding like a new load feature for everything now, which is kind of freaking sick, to be honest. Let's leave that. And I have that one. Okay, so there are definitely different islands now, but like... Feckin' ridiculous. Shit. Can I wipe the island? Can I just wipe it? There we go, that's better. Yeah, just to wipe it. Because let's be honest. Let's see, where are my homes? Because I know we have main buildings. Yeah, because I already have that one, and I have that one. That one's fine. I would probably, if anything, also just... Nope. Let's see the other islands. Oh, this one's literally on the beach. Literally on the beach? Okay. a separate island from the main one, which I think this one's kind of nice as well, but I think the other one over that way, Letter Island, might be a bit nicer of a little spot. Possibly. Can I put my home right there? No, it would be kind of lame. This one's kind of neat. Plus you have that over that way, which is kind of cool, I think. Can you actually... Okay, no, I think you may be able to walk over that way, but you can't go that way. So then you have small access to different areas, which is kind of cool. You get the main section over there. You get an island on that side. You have that, and then over here... I don't know, maybe over here I just, like, build, like, you know, a little hut or whatever. Nothing serious, whatever. Because you got Pearl Island, and Pearl Island is, like, the main section, the main area. And technically you're gonna be, yeah, you're gonna be going that way to hit up all the other islands. You have that little spot in the back, which would be useful for certain things. Let's double check where everything is. That's the way to the beach. And that's the way to that section. But realistically, I would assume, based on where all that is, I would assume maybe you'd be coming from that way. So, like, this would be, like, the landing area. That would be, like, the first island, technically. You'd be parking your boat up right out that way, and then you'd be coming up this way. And then out back that way would be the area towards where you'd be going for your other sections of stuff. I would assume this would be like the front island, and that would be the front landing area. So probably, if anything, the house would be here. I also don't really like the way the camera works, like the camera movement system works too much. That's not bad. It's not that bad. It is pretty bad, but it is not that bad. Actually, what it could do... Do I have staircase? Do I have staircase? Do not have staircase. Interesting. Interesting. But I do have trees and pots and planting, which is kind of good. I have a lot of everything else, though, which is crazy to think about. I don't have that. I have the main building, outdoor furnishing. I do have a plenty of road, though. Can I make the camera work for me, please? That's nice. Alright, there we go. If I can make sure I build it right, it'd be awesome. But I'm gonna fuck it all up. 100% gonna fuck it all up. Which means I'm gonna have to move the home just a little bit, just so it lines up right to where I want it to be. Let's move you. Yeah, just like that. Just a little bit like that. Might need to adjust again with it. I'll be fine just like that. And then I still have to make technically a road set up to there, which would be fine. Oh, shit. You're not where I need you to be. There you go, you son of a bitch. There we go. I hate when it does that. And it doesn't, and it's just outside. It's just outside the border. You can't do it. Like, son of a bitch. It's just outside where I would want it to be able to be. Which sucks. Back it then. Why are you coming out? No, you did not just come out super heckin' crooked, did you? No, okay, it's all doing it. It's all doing it. It's all doing it. Let's get it. No. You son of a bitch. Pop on correctly, please. Thank you. Like, god dang, man. If I can make it work the right way, it'd be awesome. Just so I can make it all kind of the way I want it to. It's not really going to be that spectacular and amazing. And I'm just doing it because I'm being lazy compared to like going out of my way and finishing any of the storyline. And doing any of the grinding work that I still need to technically do. Because I have a lot of grinding to do that I'm just neglecting right now. Which is me being absolutely 100% a lazy fart. And I know that. I 100% know that I'm just being lazy right now. 100 and bajillion% lazy. And just doing this is 100% more lazy than anything else right now. And I should definitely be doing something that's more worth my time and while than what I'm doing here, which is laziness. What the hell? Are we not allowed to build on that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Hi, George. How you doing, dude? Why can't I build on it? I want to build. Hi, Ned. You son of a bitch. I can do it back. What the heck? Can we just get it right, please? God dang it, come on. Did I get it? I did it! Yeah! Yo, Adrian! I did it. Shit. I hate when it does that. Oh, we did it. Actually, what I could do. Get started. Yeah. Yeah, fence. Fence being made. 100% be amazed. Why? There we go. Fence being made. There we go. No, I did not. I'm thinking YouTube is doing the whole this isn't appropriate kind of a thing where they're like, yeah, no, we can't be having people give up their emails on YouTube comments and stuff like that. That's what I'm assuming right now, because like I don't get it myself technically. It shouldn't be a problem too much, but yeah, that's all I can think of. Like with that, like they're just saying no to it. Like being like, no, and then it's just like, no. Yeah, I think that was gonna be like, no, that's too big. It's too big. Let's not do that. But I don't have one of the smaller ones, so I can do on the outside instead of a beach. I could technically, if I want to, actually go like this and technically put one of these like out this way to actually just like technically I could do this and it would like block it off, so you can't really technically come in like that, which would be also fine and doable for the moment. And then I can also technically go like this too. If I can get my thing to do what I need to do. But yeah, no, I'm pretty certain it's just YouTube pulling a YouTube and saying, no, you can't do that. Because it sounds like something YouTube would 100% say no to, and it kind of seems like that's what they did. I get it this way now, because this would be a great basic fenced-in area. Hopefully the load's not going to get, like, absolutely exploded, which would be really dumb. Because all I'm doing is making a little freaking dog park. It's a dog park. Where all the dogs are. Because it's the dog park. Where all the people and all the dogs are. Because it's the dog park. I want to have a dog park. Oh yeah, shit. Plus, putting a fence all the way around my property too would be actually really good. Again, is this the most entertaining part of this game? Not really. Was it kind of fun? Yeah, it's kind of more on the chill part. Kind of like why I like playing Pokopia right now is just because it's like so chill and relaxed, and there's like not really that much you need to actually do other than just like build to your heart's content, really, which is kind of nice and neat, and I kind of like that. Let's see, so we have that. Which again, I don't have a lot of things, but I do have enough things to be a bit more comfortable for it. If anything, I can put like a little dog house. Put the dog park. Because it's a dog park. Like a little dog house. Nothing too crazy. Actually, not that one. I need not put too much in here because I know that they get super upsetty spaghetti if you have too many plants in certain areas, which is super lame. Which again, I don't like the fact that they're like, yeah, no, you can't have a lot of stuff out there. You have to be in a whole certain place yourself, and it's like, it's kind of lame. I don't want any of that. That's all fine. Landscapes. Actually, putting a well somewhere would probably be good as well. I do like that. Let's just put this up at the front gate then, technically. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it right there. Let people know that this is the kind of property that we are at. It is a hydro. I'm pretty sure hydro. Well, is that's an elephant. That's a crane. That's a bird. It's a freaking dragon. Oh no, that's a freaking dragon. No, I don't know what that was. Well, we'll keep the elephant sign. That's fine. We'll keep the elephant sign. That's fine. Elephant sign. Okay. Dodogos. Street lamps. We should have a bunch of street lamps, I think. Every square has another one, just in case. That should be fine. Again, don't really need to do it as much as I think here, but would be kind of nice. Alright there, yeah. One every single one. About like right there, yep. Just like that. One more, just go like right here for right now. Again, I'm doing something that's going to be absolutely useless to the story and useless to like actually having fun with this location because it just... You can overload the system way too quick. You can just overload the system way too quickly. And that kind of sucks. Alright, I need someone to guard the front gate, actually, now that I think about it. They're going to be guarding the front gate. They're going to be standing in front just to make sure that if anyone comes in, they will be dispatched immediately. think, you know what? I might just put Chevrus out there. Just put Chevy out there. Chevy would do a good job of just, like, absolutely demolishing anybody. You know? Save changes for the moment. Let me go over that way. Just see what Chevy's doing, because Chevy should be out there. Just guarding the front gate. There she is. She is guarding the front gate, because she's got a rifle.
This teapot is so much bigger on the inside. I can't believe it. Thank you for inviting me. It's always nice to broaden one's horizon. I find it quite splendid. In my line of work, I'm lucky if I get to spend a couple months out of the whole year in such comfortable surroundings. I can certainly think of several examples that fit that description. There was the time we had to dive into icy water during the dead of winter to intercept some smuggling ships. Or when we carried out a search for several days straight with no
See,
sleep
that's
to
why she
apprehend a
should be out
fugitive.
here.
Luckily, then, of course, there was also the time during the summer when we had to hide ourselves in some bushes along a river while we waited to ambush a suspect. There were a lot of poisonous insects around the river at that time of year, with bites that can be quite deadly. But most insect repellents have a pungent odor that, if used, would have exposed our position. So, all I could do was advise the members of my platoon to keep their skin covered and remain in position until the suspect emerged and began to trade the stolen goods for Mora. In the end, we managed to apprehend the suspect and the goods. But a few members of my platoon passed out from heat stroke and were... That's a given. I am the captain after... But... I should submit a request to the Maison Gardiennage to increase...
That's why she's out here out front. Because, like, when a ship comes in from sea out that way, and people come in, she'll be like, border passes, you can't just come in here. So I got the fence around the edge while I'm building the fence there, and I got the fence over this way. Technically, what I should probably do right now is actually do the... Depending on how close I can get into that rock. I should probably, if anything... There we go. That's what I was looking for, technically. Yeah, if I put a rock right there, technically, I could probably do something about that. Can I grab the tree? No. That could stay right there. Okay. What about a giant rock? So if I can try to prevent people from coming in right there, it'd be awesome. Like I said, try to keep it right there. Try to block off that section as much as I possibly can. About a bush. Can I put like a bush right in that way, in that area? Just like, kind of like... I think that should help a little bit. That should help a little bit. Shouldn't be able to really see over from this side now, technically. Yeah, no, that looks good. That looks a lot better. Technically, you could still technically get in right there and break into the into my world and my place of home. Even though I really don't like that home. But coming in from the sea over that way, It's not a bad start so far, yeah. What the fuck? Okay, then. Now, it'd be kind of cool to see if there's, like, a boat. Like, if I could put, like, a boat in the water or something like that. If I can, like, make a watery section, technically, would be kind of cool. I doubt it, but, you know, whatever. So I think a boat would be a really interesting thing to be able to put there. We got all sorts of other... Actually, no, that'd be kind of cool. We have all sorts of other things that we can do and place down. But I don't... Again, like I said, I don't know if there is boat. Either add Astra Abysos. Still a lot of other things in there that you can technically have. I want boat. TL's counter. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. A lot of that's in. So, oh wait. Yeah, some of this is inside furnishing. Actually, that actually would work. Is there any stairs? Because I have not looked at stairs yet. Probably be a lot of that in there. There we go. Yeah, see, I've not had the ability to make stairs at all. So having those would actually do what I kind of needed to do. Because I do need some stairs. Some stair equipment. Baseball video this morning. Working on an NFL video this afternoon on free agent where that could help Dolphins this year. And also on defensive side, second because of the injury. That's actually going to be a good thing right there. Because we have a lot of things that we could... A lot of people we can particularly bring in, that's for sure. I think I saw something... I think I saw it come up about the... baseball video you had, but for some reason it wouldn't load for me, so I'm gonna have to try it later and see if it loads up or not, because I've been having some issues with YouTube today where some of the videos I want to be watching just are not coming up or are not loading, which is a kind of weird. Probably just my end internet or something being really stupid or something. Which is probably it. Oh. Thing is, I do have a bunch of other things that I could just go like this and just take out anyways. I do need this. I have a lot anyway, so it's not gonna matter. Create furnishings. It might be just a little bit. I do have a little bit of a tiny delay going on, but it depends on what you mean by the message delay. But like I said, I've been having a little bit of an issue with some of my YouTube videos not wanting to come on, so I'm assuming it's just my internet being really dumb. Import transfer. Oh. So I'm assuming it's just more my internet being a bit silly and a bit dumb. So, I don't know, but some videos just have not been wanting to come up and do what I need them to do. Oh, I need wood. It wants wood from me, yes. Yes, lots of wood. Very specific kind of wood. Let's see, this one, actually. Let's go with that. Because stairs are going to actually revitalize my entire process here. I kind of need stairs. Stairs. Because now that I can actually make stairs, it will actually do a lot more of what I need it to do, which is going to be kind of cool. I'm done. Don't worry. It's low and weird. Possibly. Let me double check this myself real quick. Let me double check. I'm gonna mute the mic right now. It seems fine on my end. It just seems maybe it's a bit more loud. Is it the game audio or is it just like my microphone audio? Because it seems like my mic is fine. It just seems like it might be a little bit lower than I would want it. But I might just be misunderstanding what you're saying on that. How big is it? Oh, it is big. It is big. Oh boy, it is big. It is bigger than I thought. Oh boy, that is big. I was not expecting it to be this big. Technically, I could technically lift that up higher, which would be kind of cool. But we're getting to a place where we can have everything. Oh, but the streetlights are doing the streetlight things. Yes! Because my OBS did an update on I'm on my phone. Let me try my other phone. Okay, I haven't updated it yet. Like, I know that there's an update, but I haven't done the update yet. So maybe that could be a problem, but shouldn't be. Shouldn't be, but never know. Yeah, we're supposed to go to Fontanium. Fontanium. But it's kind of hard to get the audio for the microphone in the right way. Like, I'm trying to make it still loud enough to sound good, but also like not too loud, you know. Let me try that. See how that sounds real quick, because I'm trying to get it where it sounds okay enough and fine. Let's again. You can only really do it while you're, you know, updating everything, but it should be fine. Unless people start really complaining about like how loud it is or something, I don't think it's too big of a problem. Maybe. No, what else did I need to do? I did that. I think that's the next part. Yeah. That's the storyline for it, and that's kind of more important. I don't really care about the games, to be honest, but like getting through the storyline is kind of like something I would want to do, because that is an important storyline in my opinion. Till 8. Oh. Is it not the... Did I not go to the right spot? I did. Ah. It sounds better on my other phone. It could be my old ears. Possibly. I don't know, dude. Again, it could just be a problem with like my audio setup. Like I'm constantly trying to fix it. I'm trying to make it sound better. Oh, she's fucking far away. I forgot she's on the boat. She's on the boat. But I want to continue the storyline. Again, after this story, I'm gonna want to do like my building.
Good morning.
The character building.
We just finished filming a
Colombia.
scene. The others are still down below discussing what the final scene should be. You mean how it should end?
How it should end?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
They're torn
Yeah.
between whether the heroine should reunite with her old friend or not.
You should.
Because the whole point is that she came to her friend's homeland to search for her, right?
This is a whole freaking storyline about what she's trying to actually do.
Yes. Director Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic ending where the two never meet would be more poignant. But Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite would make for a more touching and heartwarming ending.
It would probably.
Me? On a personal level, of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. Even if it's just for the cameras.
She wants to see her girlfriend again.
An actor would have to take her place. And that makes me feel...
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried.
They're gonna absolutely bring out Syndrome on camera when they're filming.
Besides, it's all gonna work out.
They're 100% gonna do that. She's gonna be like,
How?
Syndrome, Columbina.
You know.
It's gonna. She's gonna
I'll
be
just
so
focus
happy,
on
and they're gonna
having fun
kiss,
for
and it's gonna
now.
be adorable, and I'm gonna be happy.
Well, look who we have.
Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper
Oh.
loader that never were.
Yeah. We kind of went AWOL, didn't we?
Yeah, you did, Paimon. You're supposed to work. You're supposed to be the
Seriously,
clapper, but
Don't
no.
worry about it. Everything's going smoothly on our end. so
Shiori is
just
gonna
do what
be
you need to do.
fine. Shiori.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina.
It's okay. I'm fine now. The Traveler and Paimon talked me through it.
You'll meet your girlfriend again.
What
Don't
are your
worry.
thoughts on the ending then? Should we have them reunite?
Yes.
or
Reunite and
not?
kiss.
We should tie everything up in bows.
Huh?
That's not what was meant, but okay. Yeah, let's tie up everything in a bow. And a knot. Tell everybody what to do. We should definitely have them like 100% meet. They need to meet up and then they just like kiss. Meet and kiss.
We're Oh, right.
Well, yeah. We weren't the ones who drank our weight in alcohol yesterday.
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor? It takes a lot more than that to get me drunk.
Really? 'Cause,
I wanted to do it last night, I couldn't.
After a while.
Did I? Huh. News to me.
Let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour complaining about work, an hour talking about light novels, and, Paimon kind of fell asleep after that.
Sounds about right. When like
Are they
when it
gone?
gets to drinking, like things could happen. Things can happen, and you can go in the conversation and talking about things you will not remember, and random things as well. You'll start complaining about things, and to be honest, I have a whole series of YouTube stream where I did that, and for a couple of years, and it's there, and all manner of like irritation, arousal, and just venting about topics and subjects have happened. So I get it. Just alcohol does that. It brings it out.
Oh, the crew? Yeah, we bumped into them on the deck. But wait, now that everything with your core is sorted out, what's stopping you from seeing Columbina? I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is a perfect chance to make her jump for once. I have to plan it out more.
100% the emotional core working its heart out to make her want to do this. She wants to see her girlfriend again. She wants to surprise Columbina with like kisses all over the face. That's. I know they're not gonna do that. It's a Chinese game. They will not have lesbianism in this game. They will 100% not. I know they've hinted here and there though. Let's be real. They have hinted it, and they're just getting away, just getting away with it, here and there. But if they did, I haven't heard anything about it, but I think I would lose my mind. I think I'd be losing my mind in a happy way because like they would be adorable together, especially like a robot and a former
When
moon
Granny
god,
Eatsley
technically
promises
a
something,
full moon
she
goddess together.
delivers.
It's
Great.
interesting.
Let's see.
But it's kind of funny that she's trying to like get everything set up so she can
Wait,
just jump scare
the Tower of
Columbina for once,
Gestalt.
because Columbina is
place
like
the
really
souls
good
were
at just
severed.
jump scaring everybody, which is kind of
that
funny.
the source of the resentment? Or is it the Narcissenkreuz Ordo in general?
Yeah, did you look into
Let me
all that
correct.
and
This thing's movement
And-
isn't fixed.
talk it
If it's
over
not
with
at
some
this
people or anything,
location when
or
we
any
get
other
there,
people like
I
that.
can use a ritual
Like I
to
said,
summon
it would be a good setup and probably help out with the clutter, but I would definitely look into it. And I guess you did. Did you ask the wife though? Did you ask the wife or anyone else? Because like I said, it's always good to like run it through several people. Like I know I have ideas and thoughts that could be helpful, but you could also get like another view of the situation from another party, like your wife or another one of the like Carlos. If you got it from like Carlos could have given you like some advice on that. Maybe if Frozen Finn has Dirk been doing anything though? Now I'm thinking about him. Is Dirk okay? Like, has he been doing any updates? Let me double check this, because now it's got me thinking. Because I was gonna say maybe check with Finspin, but he's also still been out. He's on vacation. He's been on vacation for a while. Because I'm pretty sure Finspin is probably battling hard right now still, if anything. I haven't heard anything from him either in a little bit, which kind of sucks. Let me double check that real quick. But where is Dirk's channel? It's like I really haven't heard anything from him in a while. Yeah, last stream was 2 months ago. 3 months ago for the last post, and yeah, 4 months. So yeah, he's been out for a while, dude. That kind of worries me because he doesn't have any kind of thing on here. The last one was like 2 months ago, dude. So I haven't heard anything from Dirk either. Nothing from Finspin. Hopefully everything's okay with him. Hopefully everything's okay with him.
You've already gone to more than
But
enough
I do think
trouble.
that, at least in my opinion, that setup will help out a lot with like getting everything moved around, and plus you can adjust where you have the camera and the lighting, and it gives you a bit more ability to like manually move things. Did you get anything back, or is it a little bit of radio silence? Because I'm hoping everything's okay with like Dirk, and I'm hoping everything's okay with Finspin.
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Summoning a spirit isn't going to do me in.
I like how she's just like these old bones, because she is like a couple 100 years old. She doesn't look it. She looks very spry for a granny. Very, very spry and easy to, lay on a bed with. Probably would dominate you in the bed, but that's...
Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join
We
in on.
can hear your thoughts!
All right then. There's no time to
Oh
lose.
my god.
Let's head out.
No return from either. Damn. Because, like, I don't know where else they are, what other platforms they're on, to be honest, so. And plus, I probably wouldn't even have it. If they're on Facebook, I don't have a Facebook. If it's Instagram, I don't have it. Twitter and Blue Sky I have, I just don't use them. So, like, if anything, George, if you want to hit me up, like, on Twitter or Blue Sky, I do have that at minimum. I think I have that somewhere posted. But, fuck. It sucks to not hear from them because, one, Dirk was growing pretty fast. He was getting in with everybody, with some bigger names, too, which was kind of cool. So, hopefully it's nothing serious and it's just like he is on vacay and not anything bad. Because he was actually really growing. He was on a nice upward trend. Why am I wet again? We're wet and swimming in the ocean blue, going around and having fun too. We're 100% gonna be fighting, aren't we? 100%
No sign of
fighting.
it so far.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
I like how we're just talking underwater, and
Let's
that's
drain the water
perfectly
from this
fine.
floor of the tower first. It'll make it easier to move around. Wait, we can do that? Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine, and even shared a few methods for waterproofing buildings. Not important. Just
Okay, I like how we're still talking underwater, though, which is a bit cray-cray, if you ask me. Like, I'm not really one to think that talking underwater makes any sense. But, you know, Oh, it's just, one's right here. One's just right there, just ready to go. Oh, so black. I forgot that that's how that works. Oh boy. Oh boy. Or actually, now that I think about it too, where's... What I can also do, I keep forgetting that... I don't know what that was, but I don't want to know. What I can also try to do is... Hang on, let me try this. Because there's another way technically to do it now, which is kind of crazy. Let me see if I can get... Oh yeah, okay, so there's that, okay. Actually, no, boom. That's Insta. Oh, you know your, on your channel, your Instagram link is posted twice. Your Twitter link is also currently your Instagram link on your page. I'm trying to find a way where I can actually like message you a bit better, so then we could talk back and forth a bit more. But I'm having a bit of a trouble here. I'm trying to do the freaking weird thing where you can just direct message other people on YouTube. Which is really, really dumb. I don't know how it works. It's really dumb. Apparently it's like outside forces where you do it that way or whatever. I don't know. I can't go down the stairs. But I want to go down the stairs. Damn. Why can I not go down the stairs?
Ready?
Yeah. When this thing appears, I'll try
Really?
talking to the souls
Huh.
inside. But more than likely, they've already been driven
So he's
to madness.
doing some stuff on
If
another
communication
channel, but
fails,
like,
we'll have a battle
but
on
not
our hands.
posting on his currently.
Paimon better find a hiding spot.
Again, I'm hoping it's just it's
If the
nothing
fight
too
does break
serious,
out,
Understood. All right, I need quiet.
because that would kind of
Wandering
suck.
spirits drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart,
We're gonna fight
and
now.
forsaken.
We're gonna fight now.
Follow the traces of the past and
Fight,
return
fight,
to us.
fight, fight, fight,
Let
fight,
resentment
fight, fight,
recognize
fight,
resentment.
fight, fight,
Let
fight,
vile
fight.
entities be drawn together.
Paimon's just hiding in the corner with her eyes closed.
This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are we supposed to know what stage the spell is at? It's like there's no logic to speak of. Mechanical science is so much easier to...
Watch out!
Well, that's nice.
Or whoever's inside of you.
That's not what I was expecting to just show up.
I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Hélène Guillotin. I can make you whole again and return you to the ley lines. looks like talking to
Yeah,
someone's off the
usually it's
table.
always out of the question. So
Alright, plan B.
blow
Time to
off
blow
some
off some
steam.
steam.
She's ready to fight because she's been like itching to fight. Oh, it's a wet guy. Oh, I'm Electro right now? God dang it.
You're cursing out the wrong person. I didn't even know them.
Again, don't really know how these ones work. Ow. Again, okay, it's one of those where you have to hold your hands weird and aim that way.
Come on, keep up. A spot of tea time.
Okay, I do not know how she fights. Not at all. I do not know how she fights whatsoever. Again, never really used her before either, so... Oh, on the 305?
Most of them already did. But you still have a chance to return to the ley lines and reunite with your families. Just work with me here.
Did something. It was on 305 Gridiron, great channel, but... Oh, 2 months ago. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, it's a bit worrying because, like, I haven't seen any kind of content on his channel for a while, for, like, at least 3 or 4 months, and then same for Dirk. Dirk, the last stream he did was, like, 2 months ago, and that was his most recent bit of content on YouTube, so, like, I don't
told you I'm not like them.
I don't know what's going on there. And unfortunately, probably partially because of my lack of utilizing my Twitter account at all, not having a single post and doing anything with it, or reading, liking any others, or doing anything with my Blue Sky, there's probably no ability for me to be able to find and message in or get in contact with anybody. Especially since I also do not have a Facebook or Instagram, because, or a Snapchat, because like I just do not care about those things. Like, I work too much, and I have too much other things going on for me to worry about, you know, major social medias that are just there to collect your data and information so then they can feed their AI algorithms and programs and be able to build new chatbots and shit. Someone said on their Dirk took a long vacation. Well, then that would be... Maybe, it might have been 305, actually, but... It was the one group he had on consistently and constantly, which I might be able to bring it up. I would assume it would be them then, because they were doing a lot of podcasting stuff with Dirk and coming on his channel a lot. Let me see if I can get his stuff back up here, because I can't remember if it was 305 or not. Is it? Well, there's Ace per head on there. Okay, Ace per head. I had to probably like go into one of the streams then maybe. Yeah, I probably have to get on the stream, but I would assume it might be like them. It might be 305. Yeah, and plus Ace per head also has this channel. He was doing stuff with him. I'm just trying to double check, just make sure I'm not being an idiot about it, but I'm pretty sure I'm being an absolute idiot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it might have been 305 that he did a lot of other stuff with too.
Told you it'd be a piece of cake.
Because they
How
were
did you
doing a
do
lot of
that
like
back there?
collabs
That
and stuff
creature
for a
was
little bit
nothing
there.
Special. At a a bunch of souls with nowhere
But
to
then
go.
there's
a
also
touch
that
of malicious
other
energy, a few impurities, and a whole lot
Dolphins
of resentment.
channel that was a little bit on the
That's what
bigger
you
side
get.
that was also doing a lot of
All
collabs
I did was
too
separate
in
the
the last
original
2
souls
years,
from the
so
rest of the filth,
it could have been that one, but I
allowing
can't
them to be
remember that
accepted
one's
by the
name
current
right now,
rules of the world.
unfortunately.
The
But
principle
either
behind the
way,
world formula is divergence.
that would make
Starting
sense
from a
then,
point of origin, it
but
deconstructs
I
and
would be worried as to
reconstructs the
why
possibilities of
he
the
didn't
world to
make a
find certain
message
answers.
on, or like put a community
So,
post
it
up
would
or a
follow
video
that
on his
reverse
actual
calculating the
channel
world
about it.
formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration
Unless,
instead. Using a numerological array, I was able to do just that.
unless maybe, which would be kind of cool. It's kind of probably completely wrong. It would be kind of interesting. Maybe he signed a contract to work to like go and do podcasts with another channel or something like that, or like do that kind of content, and that's why he's taking like a break to transition to do that kind of thing. Yeah, I haven't really talked to Curtis myself, so I've only really chatted with him usually during like Dirk's stuff. So like I don't really have too much contact with him, and plus I'm not really doing a lot of work on my sports channel anyways, so like no. But, you know, I'm not really working on the sports channel too much. I'm working way more on this silly bean this.
It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. I
But I'm
reduced
just
them to
hoping
the
it's
basic
going to be okay.
fundamental
I'm
essence
hoping
of their
it's
being
nothing
without
serious. I'm
changing
hoping
their
that
underlying
vacation
nature.
has nothing to do with the
That meant...
illness he had at one
never
point.
mind.
For
Judging by all the
a couple
blank
months ago.
stares, I'm
I
guessing
think it was
you
like
don't
4 months
actually
ago he was
care.
in the hospital.
I
Dirk
think
was.
I finally understand how
Hopefully it's
Outlanders
nothing to
feel
do
when
with
I
that.
ramble on about shaman stuff.
And just more one taking time to be with his
So
wife.
impressive. You really are amazing, Sandra.
Being a father, and you know, and
You're just realizing that
maybe
now.
secretly gonna be on a massive Dolphins or sports podcasting channel, which would be pretty sick.
Ahem. Enough about that. We should get going.
Because I don't think he would just up and quit. He was actually doing pretty good numbers, to be honest, for a
That's
smaller
one
channel.
old mess for the books.
Like
Glad to have it over and done with.
obviously doing way better than
Feels
I
nice
was.
to do
Let's
a
be
good
very
deed every
honest.
once
Like
in
he
a
was
while.
getting like hundreds of views on his streams when it came to the
everyone
Dolphins
got a bunch
content
in
and
that
stuff
crowd, too.
all the time, getting lots of comments and commenters, building a community really quick. And he was
I
really
wouldn't be so
smart and really good at
I'll
talking,
be heading back to
communicating.
the Fatui soon
Good
enough.
personality as well,
You
very
two are too
friendly.
trusting
So I
sometimes.
don't think he would just quit. You know, he was doing really good, really quick right off the bat,
Fine.
and was growing pretty good.
Just
So
don't say
I wouldn't
didn't
think it would
warn
be
you when it comes
quitting.
back to bite you.
I could
Well,
only assume
where
that
to
it would be
next?
like
Back to the ship?
one actually just wanting to take a long vacation with the family after, you
Personal
know,
business,
doing the
sick and
firefighter
everything,
work he's
it's
been
all
doing for a
resolved.
while,
That means you can
being
see the
sick,
people
or
that
maybe
you
he's
see
going
now, right,
transitioning to
Sandra?
another channel.
I
And that's the only three things I can think of, to be honest. I'm just hoping it's
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this before.
the transitioning
but
to a working with a new
Yeah,
channel, or you know,
I
just
really have missed everyone.
actually taking a break and much needed break
Columbina's
from
a
work.
Special case, though.
Because it would
This
suck if it
time
was
I
the
get-
other way. It would really suck if it was the other one. I hope it's not the other one. I never
She'll
hope it is.
sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna?
Yep, she already found you. You have been found,
Sandrone?
tarred and feathered.
Is it really you?
Are they gonna kiss now? Kiss, 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 come on. Oh god, it was a hug. I thought it was gonna be a quick, it was like right in and a kiss. No. Sandrone does not want to let her go though. She's just like mine, 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 moon god.
I missed you so much. That makes one of us.
Nervous Tsundere Sandrone.
I'm here, Columbina.
I know he does have a video on that. So I'm hoping it didn't like sprout up to be even more or anything like that. That's a cute one. It's a cute one. It's a cute one. They're adorable. They're really adorable. One is socially awkward and doesn't know how to socialize properly and is very sweet and nice, while the other one is just a tsundere automaton, essentially, that is very, very emotionally stunted and doesn't like to show emotion. And it's just, oh, they're adorable. It works.
And scene! Bravo! Bravo!
Shut up, Xavier. Javier, I know.
Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished. And then the next second you were back hugging this, new friend here.
That's the friend I was wanting to find. That's the friend I was missing.
That was all on camera?
She's gonna be so messed up now.
Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so... Yeah.
Hold on. This must be...
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again.
And she's so mad in the back. She's seething in the background.
Plus,
She's
the
seething
film
in the
got a happy
background.
ending too. It's all thanks to you, Sandrone.
She's
Sandrone?
seething in the background.
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second?
Yeah. Absolutely seething from the annoyance. She just broke the fourth wall. Columbina just broke the fourth wall just because. Okay. I'll accept that. I shouldn't have to accept it, but I will. Oh, why is that charger over that way? What are we? Oh my gosh. Well, that's the end of the game, everybody. The game's over. There's no more Genshin Impact. Damn it. No more Genshin Impact. It's the 3 pokes. It's over. Movie's done. You can go home now.
As expected. Going to the opera house is the true way to enjoy a film.
I like how they turn the opera house into a movie theater, though. I guess you can do that. I think that's a thing that people do. It's not probably the best way to do it, maybe, but I guess it works. It doesn't look like it's the most comfortable seating in that place
You
either.
get to see the
sometimes.
audience's reaction in real time, too. The ending seemed to be received quite well.
I can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandra. You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks a million.
I was still hoping that they would have
Most of it was
kissed.
caught on camera already, so it's not like I
It
had
would've been
much of a
cute.
choice.
I would have loved it.
Besides, the film I'm in is going to be anything less than perfect.
She wants She wants perfection.
What are you laughing at?
Because she thinks you're cute.
It was just interesting.
You're being
to see us on
adorable.
screen together.
She's being absolutely adorable.
I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
I like that. I do like that. I do like that one. That is a great picture. Movie picture.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time around.
Well, artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have prepared yourself for this the minute you changed the script.
The Farina Award, I'm assuming might be like a Golden Globe, maybe. I don't know if it would be like compared to like an Oscar or anything like that. Even though the Oscars are kind of like over fucking ran now and are kind of dumb. But it depends, really. It depends on what you're trying to go for. Usually, script-wise, the more artistic films are going to be getting the Oscars for it or the Golden Globe. And usually, also, like, artistic films do win the Oscar more than anything. The commercial ones, like, you can look back in history about, like, the super commercially successful films. Like, say, Avengers Endgame didn't win the Oscar for Best Film. And I think the only thing it won for was like Best CGI or Best Graphics or whatever. That's the biggest commercial one you could go for. The best commercial film that came out that year. Didn't win Best Picture in pretty much any category because it's not the best picture. Just because it is the best film does not make it the best. Just because it's the best commercial film does not make it the best film. I think, if I remember correctly, what was the movie that won the Oscars? Let me check out when in game. Okay, 19 Oscars. Let me double check this real quick. Yeah, 2020 Oscars, the 92nd Academy Awards. Let me double check this real quick and get this to freaking open up. All Best Animated was Toy Story 4. That always happens. It's Toy Story. Best Original Screenplay was by Parasite. That is that's more of an artistic film right there. It was a great artistic film, you know. Best Adapted Screenplay, again, Jojo Rabbit. That was an artistic film. That was not a commercial one. That was more of an artistic sense. But with a bit kind of commercial, kind of like undertone and humor to it. So, there's that. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood won Best Production Design. You know, you had, again, not really commercial film, a bit more on the artistic side of it. You get down. Best Sound Editing, Ford v Ferrari. Now, that one would be a commercial film. That one for Best Sound Editing. Not like a major thing that you'd probably compare with artistic. A lot of commercial films win Best Sound Design when it comes to like the Oscars. Sound mixing, again, 1917, kind of commercial, but more on the artistic side, I would say. Cinematography, Best Cinematography, 1917. Again, I would consider more in the artistic than commercial. Best Film Editing, Ford v Ferrari, commercial. Best Visual Effects on that one went to 1917. So I got that one wrong. Best International Film, Parasite. Best Original Score on Joker, fair. Where is it? Best Picture, Parasite. It's kind of usually that. Best Picture in the last decade. You go with this. This will give me winners and nominees, which I just want the winners. Switch all the way back up to the top right here. Okay, so the last couple. Okay, 2025. The one that happened recently. One Battle After Another. 100% an artistic film. 100%. Anora, pretty much artistic. Oppenheimer. That one I would be put in the middle of artistic and commercial, but I would definitely go artistic on that one a bit more. It was great. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Very artistic on that one. Won Best Picture. Coda, also very artistic in 2021. Nomadland, also pretty artistic. Parasite, and you have Green Book, very, very good movie, by the way. The Shape of Water by Guillermo del Toro. Again, very artistic, not very commercial. Moonlight was a bit more on the commercial, I would say. Spotlight, Birdman, that one, if you say that one's a commercial film, a commercial type film, you're crazy. That one's artistic as fuck. 12 Years a Slave, again, another very freaking artsy one, but a little bit. Argo, on the other hand, the last one, I would say, 2012 Argo, I would say that's more on the commercial side. The commercialist side. The artist, no. King's Speech, no. So, like, Hurt Locker, again, 2009, very much a commercial success kind of film, winning, you know, best film. So, you can see, like, out of the last 10 years, there's, like, one that you could really consider a commercial style film. Like, one that's made for the commercial box office.
Oh, did I hear? Come on, don't. Costume
I'm just
design,
saying.
Script adaptation. Ooh, and the practical effects were so realistic.
A lot lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals.
But it turned out amazing.
Which film did you vote for?
Isn't it obvious?
You all should be proud, though. Longing and loss.
Well, that is what.
But yeah, no, when it
Let's
comes to
throw a
that, it just,
celebration later,
yeah, I
then.
have to talk about that once
almost
in a while.
power
Again, I
on the
went off a
silhouette.
tangent. I should probably not have gone off on a
That's
tangent.
perfect. Friends, you all can head over first and make
Very
yourself
stupid.
I just have one more stop to make first. Can I come?
Yes, you can. You definitely can come. Jesus. My mind went straight to the gutter. She's like, can I come? God dang it. Straight to the gutter.
Fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you.
Went straight to the gutter. Straight to the gutter. 100% to the gutter. Immediately thought the worst possible thing possible. Now, ay ay ay. 1,200 meters away. Where are we going? Okay, we come up over this way. We do not have. I should probably go right here. But where are we going today? Issues, I do not have either one of them. See, have I not been on this area before? What in the fuck? What is this? Oh, it is challenge. I do not want to do challenge. It is challenge. I do not want to do challenge today. That is not a fun thing to do. I believe I can fly, swim. Oh, there's a hydrogalapagos. Or you're just gonna swim right straight down and absolutely destroy your drums. Son of a bitch. We got a random hydro Galapagos island. Okay, so we should have one in here somewhere, but I do not see it. It must be below. Oh, it is below us. Yes. It is at the bottom of ocean. Dolphined into a... Oh, it's a... Is this? No.
Wait, is this?
It is.
Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan. This is his grave.
Do you know how many people in this world would want to find this grave? Dude. This is probably one of the Fontanian graves a lot of people would want to visit.
Oh. I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry this is the first time I've been back since leaving Fontaine. I should have come to see you more often. I got your gift. I even cleaned up one of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo's messes along the way. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always was. The flowers in the garden are still thriving. I'll make sure to tend to them more often from now on.
Please do.
Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better care of your invention. I'm sorry. Polonia was family to me. Just like you. You always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so sure. It took me far too long to learn the things that truly matter. I never said this to you back then, but... Thank you for creating me. For giving me the chance to experience life. Being your family meant everything to me.
Can I say a few words as well, Sandrone?
Don't need my permission.
Hello, Mr. Guillotin.
She did a really good job with that. Like, not overdoing it, but definitely she did a really good job bringing out some emotion and making it sound like she was basically on the brink of crying. she could have possibly gone a little bit better. I shouldn't critique, but she could have probably done a little bit better on that, you know. But she had that shake and the wobble in her voice, and it felt good enough. It felt real enough that it would work. Again, begs the absolute massive question of what she actually is at this point.
You don't need to worry. Sandrone is doing great.
Because I do
Not
still have
only is she
questions
a
about
brilliant
that.
Scholar, she's made a whole bunch of friends too, and she takes great care of them.
As if.
She'll never admit it, but she's always there when her friends need it the most. I wouldn't even be here without her. So, if she ever needs help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat, including me. That's what best friends are for.
Columbina.
Very best
What
friends that
else?
kiss each
Oh,
other goodnight.
She likes drinking bitter coffee, listening to piano music when she can't sleep. Turns out she even likes giving hugs.
And kisses.
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand. I didn't think you'd want to hide things from him.
Well, yeah. But there are still things I don't want to say.
Okay. I'll come by myself and tell you. everything.
That is exactly how to do it.
What I meant. Alright. Enough with the speeches. If no one has anything else to add, let's just leave it there.
Should we say a few words too?
Oh, great idea.
Let's just leave some flowers. That's what we need to do.
Goodbye, Ellen.
It would you know how much more it would have probably hit if she would have. I want to take a picture of that because like that's the great Ellen's grave. Do you know how much more emotional impact it probably would have smacked us in the face with if she would have just said father? Just like a broken, wobbled voiced father, just like an emotionally turmoiled father, like just saying goodbye, father. That would have hit so much harder in the emotions, and I know that they're trying to like keep it up as like she's just a creation of Elen, but he raised her, you know. Like I think if she would have just said goodbye, father, it would. I probably would have. I probably would be emotionally distraught right now because then it's just like she's coming to terms that like her creator was her father, and that would have been like, fuck. You know how emotional that makes me. You know, just when that happens in a show or a show in a movie when a character finally just calls their like their father figure, father or dad, it gets me so freaking hard. Like in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when God, is it Zon or Mondu? Zondu, I think. Zondu was like, he may be your father, but he ain't your daddy. And the point of Quill finding out that his real father was a maniacal maniac killing machine, and the one guy who kidnapped him and raised him from a child and took him out exploring and adventuring in the cosmos and stealing things was the true father figure in his life, the true dad for him. That made me freaking cry more than anything else in the freaking Guardians series. Made me cry more than just finding out about Rocket's family just that he made together. That didn't make me cry as much as that one. It was just like the emotional toll of finding out that the person that was raising you and being there for you is the father figure that you needed, and you just realize it at just the last point. It freaking wrecks. It wrecks. It does. I'm just saying it wrecks. It absolutely destroys. Again, am I going off tangent again and talking about things that no one's gonna really care about? Yeah, usually I do. I can't help it, but that's just how it feels. It's just like, fuck.
You made it! Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along? I thought you headed out to invite some friends.
We did
No.
invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon. She's even bringing some desserts to have over tea.
Who did you
love a
invite?
tea party.
This seems like a fun occasion.
Good idea. We'll introduce you to all our old friends.
Who did they invite? Aye, Baptiste.
Wait a second. Mr. Baptiste and Veronique! You're here! Friends of yours? Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Pictures. And Mr. Baptiste is the author of The Two Musketeers.
The Two Musketeers.
Yeah, former prop manager.
Completely distinct
just
and
two
original
criminals
from the
serving
Three
our time.
Musketeers. It's completely legally distinct, legally okay.
Thanks to Duke Risley and Nurse Sejuin looking out for us. Not too bad, actually.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think the method of...
You are far too modest, Your Grace.
I
The
like
only
how my
reason we were
friend
even able to
Emily is
come
just
to the
like
Circus
super
Folk Festival is
attracted
because
by
you fought for it.
Withersley. She's just like, oh man.
It's also just good for the physical and mental health of the prisoners in general.
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the Winglet in such good shape.
I didn't do anything special. It was
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current captain, after all. Do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fortress can...
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be... Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls.
That
and
is
deck.
true.
Oh, of course.
Great. Then it's...
That's amazing, Sandrone. We should go hang out at the Fortress of Meripede later then.
That's a prison.
You do know you just invited me to hang out in prison, don't you?
I knew she was gonna say something about that. It's a mother trucking prison. When I said Columbina does not have social skills because she's been away from everything social for a while, the twink magician.
Granny Eatsley, you're really not going to let us borrow these cute little stuffed toys for our magic show?
Fucking twink magician.
First of all,
He'll make your
Sea Lion and
penis
Each Papa are
disappear.
Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers.
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are Linny and Lynette's helpers.
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before.
Say that one more time, Lynette.
I think the audience would love it.
What the fudge did you just say?
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats
Chi-Chi
before.
milt?
It would be quite the surprise. I think the audience would love it.
Shishi. Well, Shishi makes sense, and then Chi-Chi. Making it from a Shishi to a Chi-Chi makes sense. Never mind. Chi-Chi missile. Unless the L is silent, or it could be Shishi mill. I could have been mishearing.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have even had the guts to say my name.
Well, they don't know who you are, and you're pretty, and you're awesome, and you drink, and they're just...
Dealing with requests like this? Oh, you think you're so funny.
Lady Sandrone.
Hello. Don't look at me like that. I don't have any mechanisms for you to break.
Ooh.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor.
Okay.
Well,
You're too kind, Lady Sandrone. I'm sure just your visit alone would make Father more than happy.
I just need to borrow them for a bit.
When did hugging become a part of it?
Oh. I could lend you pair. so you have something to hug in the meantime. He gives really good hugs.
I don't need something to hug in the meantime.
Oh my goodness.
How about this?
Right next to each.
Yep, super quiet. No one will bother you.
So when everyone was saying that, like, she was super into the Traveler in this storyline, and she was getting very embarrassed, and, you know, just like throwing heavy hints of sexual attraction to the Traveler, they were not wrong. She wants to get 2 tickets to frickin' paradise with the Traveler right now. That she, in this instance, she wants that luminous. Stop right there. She's wanting that looming right now. She want that close encounter of the of the lesbian kind. You know,
I'm sure
just.
You'll have a great
She
time.
wants that right. Please, somebody kill me, please. Someone stop me right now, please. Just kill me. Just end it. Just end me. I'm going too far. A bit too far.
Fine.
She gave up. She's like, you know what? I'm weighing the options, and I'm going to have a hot woman next to me. I'm gonna take it. Same. To be every fucking time. To be fair. If I had a cute twink, very hot masculine man, hot model, maybe like a buff giant woman, 100% would give up anything that I have and just like take those tickets to the date to go on a date. You know, 100% close together, no one to bug you. I would do it. I would do it 100%. I would. I get where she's coming from. I get where Lolly's coming from and getting that stuff up for that. Yeah. I get it. I understand.
Too ahead of ourselves, Director Lapine Pauline.
Who
What was
wouldn't?
in that piece
For
of
just
cake
like
you
a
just handed
short
her,
period of
Staffier?
time, just give up my car for a short period of time to
flowers,
somebody that just drive
eggs,
around and do like a review,
flour,
and they give me
same
the
as all the other
ability to go
pieces.
on a date
What,
with
you think I
someone
tampered with it?
attractive. You know, I get it. I'll
Playing
go.
a
I'll do it.
detective in real
I'll do
life
it.
now too,
Someone
are we?
attractive, someone who actually might have interest in you, kind of a thing where it would kind of, it's not like something that's a forced date, but like a date where it's just like there's a possibility that it actually would go over well and you could actually date this person for a good amount of time afterwards. Someone that actually might be interested in going on that date. I mean, nothing weird, but yes.
Master! Wait, what happened to your face? Why are you crying?
Oh,
Never mind my face.
What happened to your face?
Oh, look who it is! And the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's great to see you. Oh, right. Introductions. This is Miss Charlotte and Miss Escoffier.
Escoffier.
Kind of you. But I didn't really do anything. If you want to thank someone, it should be the Duke or the people who keep the boat in such good shape.
Right.
Miss
Colin.
Yes?
Could I interview you sometime? I'll treat you to some.
I
good
do
tour de
kind of
bras for the
like
trouble.
Charlotte's, you
There's
know,
only a limited
detective
amount
outfit.
available
It's
each
kind of
day.
cute.
Oh, but it's an
It's definitely
absolute
different from
must-try when
her
you're in
normal setup, and I kind of like it. I wonder, is that actually
Bold of you to
one
use
of
my
like the
own cake
extra
as a
outfits
bride
that
right
they
in front
have,
of
or are
me.
they going to be adding it at some point?
You know what? When else are we all going to be together?
Shit.
Are we going to toast?
Shit. Might as well.
Come on!
Toast.
Sante!
Sante? Okay. I don't have any alcohol in my cup. I just have some water. Okay, I just have some water. I just only got some water. Only water. I was gonna be drinking last night,
Sorry
but
for
like
starting
I've
the
already
celebrations
alluded
without
to,
you.
I was babysitting my niece and nephew last night, so my sister and her husband can go out on a nice date together.
You've probably seen them
So I
around
didn't get to
already,
actually do
but
anything that I
let's
wanted to do last
introduce you
night.
for real. This is
Or I would have been just like
Miss Columbina and Miss
possibly
Guillotin,
doing
right?
the Sante right here,
I
you
saw the
know,
film
last
you were
night, and
in.
you're just like
It was so
Sante.
touching.
Yep.
This one
Maybe
started
next
bawling her
Saturday.
eyes out right next to me in the theater.
I know. I didn't bring nearly enough to thanks.
To be fair though,
saw
I
your
have
film,
been
too.
not
I
drinking as
memorized all
much.
your names.
That's why the drunk series has been gone for like almost a full year now. It's actually almost going to be a full year for the drunk
Our
series to
effects
actually
were
be
pretty
over.
over the top,
So
right?
which is kind of nice.
So basically,
I
your
think it
contribution was
ended,
creating
yeah, last year around like August.
realistic-looking chaos.
Like first or second week of August.
That wasn't the only realistic.
Oh, it was not. Wow. No. Oh.
So I've been
speaking
actually
of,
doing a lot
here we
better
go
when it
again.
comes to like
That sounds interesting.
Yes.
health-wise when it comes to that. I've been feeling a lot better and doing a lot
What
better.
about you, Miss Guillotin?
I'm able to drink alcohol a bit more now
I
too
guess one
because I'm not
round
like
couldn't
drinking
hurt.
Everclear anymore. But yeah. Oh yeah, who is the last bit to talk to? Oh, it's Miss Swarnovile. Miss Swarnovile. As I come in as a Fiorina.
You came to the celebration too.
Yes. I can only hope my presence does not make anyone ill at ease.
Oratrice,
Who's
Mechanis,
this?
Cardinese, Cardinal.
All right.
Who's texting
This
me?
is Nervalette, the Eudex of Fontaine, and
Greetings.
Oh, she's okay. She's
Hello.
texting. Let me know she's
These
on the
two
way.
must be
Oh,
the
yeah.
Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Nordcry. I read about them in the diplomatic report.
This the Fatus and former Fatus. Fatussies. Hey, I bet they have some good Fatussies. Why are we calling them Fatus? Is Fatus, you know, the singular verbiage for, you know, Fatui? Fatui is like it's plural. Okay. I've never heard Fatus before, but sure, singular Fatui is Fatus. Plural is Fatui. Oh, fucking Patui and...
The Eudex.
Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, the dragon that cries a lot.
She didn't... I mean, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. But socially stunted. I'm just you can't take it out on her. She's socially stunted. Okay? Okay.
Oh, well.
jeez, Colin.
She thought it was a good idea to punch people to make friends. I'm just saying.
Seriously?
Is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatui's intelligence?
You must put a lot of people in prison then.
Fuck. You cry a lot. You must put people in prison because of it. What is she on? What intelligence is this?
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All
Okay.
tribes in Fontaine strive for fairness and justice, so as to avoid imprisoning.
So, only the people who deserve it get sent to prison.
Yeah.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise that in every trial over which I preside, I make every effort to deliver a fair verdict.
Is she gonna punch him? She's gonna punch him. Punch him. Yeah, she punched him. Punched him. We've told her not to punch people. That's not how you make friends. What is she do? She punches the dragon. She punches the dragon that's got his full power back. Froda!
Oh, for the love of...
You seem like a good dragon. Not the kind that throws people in prison for no reason.
Jesus Christ. She just misgendered him too? What? socially stunted. Do not be upset with Columbina. She is socially stunted. That is the problem here. She doesn't know what she is doing is wrong.
I think we can get along just fine.
I'm gonna cry
well,
just from the
thank
fact that
you.
she's doing everything wrong, and it is absolutely not how you want to do.
Punched me because
Because she wants to be your friend. She doesn't know any better, and I'm about to fucking cry. Not because I'm fucking sad or happy. It's just because I'm just gonna fucking lose it. Because this is not how you do it.
Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
So fucking bad.
I
It hurts
see.
so much
I
that
believe
I'm
I haven't
trying
seen people
so
on the
hard
streets of
not to
Fontaine
judge
expressing
her when it
affection
comes. I
in a
know she's
similar
socially
manner.
stunted, and I'm trying to hold it back, and I'm trying not to cry, but I'm gonna cry because of it.
I suppose
Ugh.
I now know what it feels like. Yes, quite.
Oh my god.
You know, these two are surprisingly alike.
Jesus.
Oh, looks like Arlecchino's here. Come on, Columbina.
Mommy?
Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
Where is she? I'm making the joke because that joke is always funny. This way? Yep. Okay. Yep. You said I literally have a fucking tear
It's
in my
been
eye
quite
right
some
now.
time since the three
Like,
of us
literally
gathered
just
to
a tear in
drink
my
tea
eye.
like this.
Just like at the corner, just like it was trying to come. It was trying to come. Came more than frickin', you know, Sandrone did. After she had a nice quiet moment to herself with Columbina.
Yes, but your tea is as good as ever, Sandrone.
Of course it is. The pastries you brought aren't half bad either, Arlecchino.
Again, that begs up the
I'm glad to
question:
hear
how
it.
does she eat, and how
Are
does
they
she
to
drink,
your
and where does it
liking,
go?
Miss Farina? If I remember correctly, this particular cake is your favorite.
Or she's very close.
Yes, thank you. The tea and pastries are absolutely delicious. I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them former harbingers? Who knows?
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense.
Yeah, well, you
Wasn't
did
it, Miss
try to
Farina?
frickin' offer last
You have
time.
my apologies.
You did try to offer
But
once,
this is
so
simply a casual
yeah,
gathering of
she's
close
kind of scared of
friends.
you.
So I
Of course. I appreciate the hospitality in both cases. Next time, let me be the one to treat all of you.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often.
Probably, Mom.
The same goes for you two.
Father, technically, I know, but like, it's the freaking one Looming video that it keeps getting recommended to me, where she pulls Arlecchino and as soon as it comes in, she's just like, "Mommy!" He just starts barking at her, and freaking Arlecchino's just looking at, what the fuck's wrong with this child?
Of course we should do this again.
It's so good. It's so good.
This
I
is
gotta
nice,
bring it up. I
Yeah.
gotta bring it up.
To be honest,
I gotta
never
bring it
thought
up.
these gatherings would feel this
I gotta
lively
bring it
ever
up now
again.
because it's so
Well,
funny.
I think I speak for all
It's
of us
so
when I say
funny.
we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean protecting what you already have. By reaching out and striving for something
Yeah,
new,
fatherless behavior. That's the
you
one.
can gain much more than you think.
Let me bring it up. I don't think it's gonna cause too much problem. It's this one right here. Oh my god, it's so funny. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I gotta get this one. Okay, this one is me. Properties. I need like speakers right here. Actually, no. Where is it? It probably was screaming it. I don't know. Can't hear it. Won't play it. Every time it gets me. It's just, mommy, like a fucking crazy person. It just makes me lose my fucking mind.
Sound like something the old you would say.
And my friend Maz,
I'm only going to say it
dear
once, so
friend Maz,
don't get used to it.
the way he loves the knave is kind of similar. It's kind of funny. Again, I don't know how if it was actually super
Once you
loud or
return to
not
the
on
Fatui, we'll
stream
have
at
more
all.
opportunities to keep in touch in any case.
I want to spend more time together
Okay.
too. But I don't want to go back to the Fatui.
Well,
It's
Montcry
just so
isn't too far
fucking
from
good.
Smeshygrad.
I'm sorry if I blew up your speakers, but it's so
Oh,
good.
And then I
It's so funny.
Yes. Reclaim.
Why don't you
It's
please?
just
Huh? In front of all these people?
Yes, why not? You play so well.
Yeah, come on. Fine.
What are we doing? I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying a single bit of attention. I was lost in my own world of thinking of, you know, Lumin absolutely losing her shit over Arlecchino. 100%. Every time I lose it. Oh, she's playing piano. Please don't be copyrighted. Was bringing up some of the game audio, because again, that's another thing that doesn't always like to work properly, is the volume for the game audio compared to the volume for everything else. But I wanted to be able to hear, I wanted to be able to hear her piano playing. I like how some of the texture pack around it is absolutely garbage. Oh, the texture of the pictures are ruined. No, you're in a close-up. Why? Oh, it ruined. It could have been perfect. If it was on PC, it probably would have worked perfectly fine.
Everyone ready?
I'm not sure I should.
Of course you should.
All right, thanks.
Can I be in the...
Of course, Miss Verani.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do I
New
really
picture.
have to be front and...
New
You wanted
picture.
the lead act!
Nervous, Sandrone?
Maybe.
No.
Yes.
All right. And 3.
Musketeer Pictures!
I did it. Double check. Just make sure I did it right. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let me wait for that just in case, because I don't know if it did it right. Yeah. Because I like that. I wish they would just, like, let you have those... Oh, that gave me the pictures for the I can put that on my wall. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I actually got... Okay, I understand. Do I have enough for a single pull? I do. Come here, Raiden, joking to mommy. Damn it. I got another slingshot. Alright, that didn't work. But we completed the main quest for this day. Bring back Cedrone, you know, and connecting her back up with her girlfriend, Colabaninos. You know, that's kind of nice and good. I don't think we can be upset about that. And then everyone got to be here. I got to show off a video that lives rent-free in my fucking head. And everyone has a great time. And plus, technically now, the main thing I have to really do, technically, would be, you know, making all that. Everything is now in here. Oh, I got all the rewards. Oh, I got all the awards. the award. Oh, yes. Is that enough for another pull? Dang it! Nothing. Son of a bitch. Well, with that, though, let me double check one more thing. I think there is... I still got the Lupus Major act, which is going back to Mondstadt and doing the extended Mondstadt quest stuff. I still have that main story quest stuff to do, but I think from here, now that I got that part done, or this part, bring back Sandrone, I think if anything, I'm gonna start building the characters that I need to build, because I have my basic team set up, but there are certain characters that I really need to finish building. Like, I need to finish building Bennett. I need to build maybe Kachina and Varka. I have several characters in the wings back here that still need to be built for specific purposes, like Einstein, Oris, and then I think it was Chevrus. Yeah, Chevy. So then I can make a certain team
Parties
better.
are a must for
I
the
just need to go out of my
well-mannered.
way now and actually
If
start
you'd like to
building
learn the
characters,
proper etiquette, I'd be
reworking some
happy
of my
to
artifact
teach you.
sets and some of my weapons, and go from there. I think that will be the next thing I start doing with this en route to the update in like 2 or 3 weeks, which is going to be the update for Snezhnaya. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. I want to see more, subscribe. All that nonsense. Family's here. Another bit of family's gonna be coming. I got a lot of stuff going on downstairs, so I might want to just go doing that for right now. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. I want to see more, subscribe. All that nonsense. If you found me to be
Anything
a ridiculous
else more
person,
interesting to do?
yeah, pretty much.